You guys think there's a gambling stream today? That's where you're wrong. No gambling on stream, you know. It wouldn't be good. Somebody would whack us somewhere. But what's going on, everybody? How we doing? Happy Sunday Funday. I hope everyone's weekend was pretty good. Not too shabby. Let's see. Trapmuns, TL, Disco. I see, probably not. Is that you, Courtney? I don't know. Or is that Lauren? I have no idea. You guys change your names like a million times. Troy, Crane. I saw Junior. I see Ash. Oh, there's Lauren. I saw Brian, Oni. Welcome on in, everybody. Ash said, trapped, I'm gay, Michael is safe. Well, I wouldn't say Michael's safe, you know. He's on thin ice lately. The thinnest of ice. I hope everyone's doing good. We're not going to be playing games or anything on stream today. It's kind of a short stream. I just wanted to really talk about... Oh, let me do this. I just wanted to talk about some stuff that's been going on with recent product. I know everybody's been talking about it in the Pokemon space. I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in. Talk about some stuff that's going on next week. Now that the holidays are over for me, I can kind of stream a little more. So that'll be good. It's just been a hectic couple weeks. Mine's been the same for a while. My bad. Hey, my fault, G. It's probably, you know what? It's my fault because I haven't streamed in a while, so that I haven't seen your name. We know you like spending all that time with family. Yeah, it's been a lot of family time. A lot. You mean the TikToker getting 500 ETBs of Prismatic? I did see that. Like, he's got all his walls lined up with it. It's crazy. It's nuts. I'm also interested. I don't think TikTok's going to be banned permanently, but I do know... Me back, never mind. What you mean, never mind? You're here. You're living your best life. I know TikTok is going to be banned like permanently, but I am interested to see where all of the TikTok streamers go over the next couple months. So that will be interesting, to say the least. But let's hop into it. Let's do our little game. If you know, you know. To the trash, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like a lot of them are going to move to Whatnot and Drip. I feel like with TikTok kind of shutting down, you're going to see a lot of these other sites offering like deals or incentives for people to go stream on their sites. So, but for our Costco, we have organic protein and superfoods chocolate powder, 2.7 pounds. It's like the size of my cat. Probably, actually, no. My cat's like 10 pounds. I see $17.99. I see $29.99. Okay, let's get these prices in. Higher than that. Troy said $29.99. Hey. Listen. Alright. Troy's out here with the 50 superfoods. Going crazy. Scarlett's a mini chonk. It's true. It is very true. She is, she's built different. Rigged? Definitely rigged. 100%. 110%. Let me plug this in. It's very low. One quick question before I dip to do Sussy Sunday. Should I stack kills for shits and giggles during my first imposter run of the night? Yes, Ark. 100% you should. And I hope you do realize that Ebony is sus. All right, she's gonna be an imposter round 1, so you need to make sure that you go after Ebony immediately. Tell her I said that. All right, and I wish you all the best. I've got a cat that's 13-ish pounds. I swear after 10 they put on a pound a year. Most likely. Scarlet has to be on a diet because if you put food in front of her, she just eats. It doesn't matter. She'll just eat it all. She's a menace. Look at this freak. Are you staring in a mirror, buddy? Are you staring in a mirror? That's crazy. Second thing, we have been playing a couple horror games on stream, and it's been fun. However, I want to spice it up a bit. I've been looking on Steam. I downloaded a couple, and I think we might not do it next week. We might, I don't know. I have a couple streams I want to do that I couldn't do this week, so I want to do those next week. But I have this that I found. So this is a heart rate widget for our live streams, and I have something that I can put on that it'll connect to my streams, so you guys will be able to see my heart rate when I play horror games. I thought this was fun. I thought it would be silly. Yes, horror games. Horror games. Not what you said when you were behind Applebee's. That's wild. We can see you have a heart attack. Exactly. So I thought this would be fun. I don't know what game. I'll probably have everybody vote on what game to play with it. But we should have a heart rate monitor at Applebee's. I'm afraid it would like summon an ambulance, you know? When you collabing with Crane? It's a good question. I gotta talk to Man of Integrity. I know he wants to do something still. It's just with all the like crazy stuff going on, we got to figure out what we're gonna rip first and foremost, you know. Backrooms type game, we can play a backrooms type game. That'd be fun. I have what is it? I have Dead Space downloaded, and there's something else that I downloaded that was kind of creepy, but I haven't played Dead Space 2 like at all. So that could be fun to do. Look at all these active mods. Imagine that. The best in the business. Evolving Skies. Crane can open his wallet. True. Listen, everybody in Crane's community, go tell him to open Evolving Skies with us, right? He can get a case. It's no big deal. All right. Crane hasn't been spending his money in any like bad ways, so he should have enough to like open a case, you know. Makes sense. Alrighty, on to the next. Let's look at some of these little things from Pokemon TCG Reddit that I thought were kind of funny or interesting. So this one. You could have bought a box this morning, and the evolving Plinko. Dear Lord. The amount of degeneracy that's like just gone on. I feel like chat's slowly devolving, you know? They're resorting back to their primal instincts. And I donate Dogecoin to Space Father because I know he would be able to dribble it. As long as we don't play the rocket game, we're good, right? So I saw this. This guy said that he's a new collector, and he played TCG Pocket, and he pulled a God Pack in an ETB. Right? This is what he said. This is what he said he got out of his ETB. Now, this is clearly, in my opinion, fake. I want to know what you guys think, if you think it's fake, if it's real. The only reason I think it's fake is because he shows this. He got this as his Master Ball. I kind of call cap that he just happened to get a whole line and an EV Master Ball. I don't know. That's kind of weird to me. But the way he writes it, sure, Jan, but the way he writes it is also weird because he says he's a new collector and he's been playing Pokemon Pocket when it released. But then he says this. I remember those three. It's Jolteon, Flareon, and Wateryon. I'm sorry, but if you know anything about Pokemon and you've been playing Pokemon Pocket since release, I don't think that you would be calling Vaporeon Waterion. It's Vespiquen. Oh, my fault, Chief. But yeah, it's very strange. He said, I know it's a bit early. Apparently the ETBs are only going to be sold in physical shops in February with a question mark. The original, like, it's, the whole thing just gives off really weird vibes. It's no surprise that people post and say, oh, look, check this hit out that I got when they, like, just bought the card or, you know, things like that. Or if it's even this person's picture, could just be someone else's pictures. Where's the video that shows he pulls it? That's another big clue, Oni, is there's no video. He goes, this part's funny too. Flipping through the player handbook. Oh, hey, I just realized these are full arts. That's a 2-star rarity, apparently. Like, that's not, even me getting back into the hobby when I did and all that, even I could recognize what's a full art or not. All right, it's not hard. This seems like a whole Chat GPT thing. Like, he typed in, "Hey Chat GPT, make it sound convincing that these are actually mine." You know, it's very weird. I don't know. We're gonna see a lot of this during the next couple sets too, of people going, "Oh, this is my first time ripping. Check this out." It feels very like advertising. So you gotta watch out for a lot of people like this. What was the next one? Oh yeah, this Facebook Marketplace one. This was funny. So, this guy is asking what's the fun in collecting new sets. The nerve of this parasite to request a non-refundable 15% deposit on this. So this guy pre-ordered a lot of Journey Together stuff, and these are his prices. Sort comments by controversial. Can you do that? Ooh. Look at you. So this person clearly like pre-ordered stuff and he's trying to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. A booster box for $280 each. Releases March 28th. Pay a non-refundable 15% deposit for each item. I have a GameStop receipt for pre-order proof. Willing to negotiate if you buy multiple, but low ballers will be ignored. This is crazy to me. This is absolutely mind-blowing that you would put a 15% deposit, non-refundable, for each item in case they don't buy it. That's wild. That's what, $30-something for a booster box? Like, I'm sorry, but what? Like, that's insane. For something that you pre-ordered, you know? This is one of the main reasons why things get so pricey as they do, is because people also buy them. People look at this and go, well, 15%, that's not bad. I can just give this guy a deposit and I'll guarantee get this. But it's like, then that's like a staple for other people to keep the prices that way. Times are crazy. It is insane that Pokemon cards are being sold like used cars. It blows my mind. What's going on, Jamie? How we doing? Happy Sunday Funday to you. I don't like this excuse either. Looks like grown-ass men are trying to profit off a card game made for 6-year-olds. This collecting Pokemon cards has not been a children's thing for well over 5 years now. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. kids can still collect cards. They can still play the game. There's free reign and all of that. But it's not a kid's, thing anymore. Let's be real. It takes the fun out of it, really. I get it from a business standpoint. Yeah, you got to make your money, but a lot of these like local card stores, a lot of these sellers, they're trying to make a live. Like, this was never meant to make a living off of. This is like an extra income thing, right? Like, you're like anybody selling on Whatnot on TikTok, that's not meant to be a living. That's meant for like extra money. It's a side job. No, kids need sealed or SIRs. People are going to get sick of it and stop buying at these crazy prices. Market will implode again. Yep, exactly, useless. This is going to be something where eventually nobody's buying anything, and a lot of people are just going to stop selling at these prices because they're going to realize, I can't get away with this. If kids want the packs, they'll get a job in the coal mines and buy themselves. That's exactly what I'm saying, TL. Exactly. Where's their jobs? Oh, and then I had one more. This one was pretty funny. So this guy put this. I just watched the latest PokeRev video. What a miserable, miserable thing to put yourself through. He says it literally becomes stressful to open a pack and how he needs more rarities to keep him going and keep his morale up. Listen to the language and you could be talking about any illegal drug. So Rev was opening prismatic evolutions and apparently it was like listening to somebody reach for the meth pipe, So this video is opening $3,000 worth of packs. For the first 30 minutes, he literally sounds like a gambler crashing out at the casino, aka Crane's Collectibles. Griping, grim-faced, talking about how awful and miserable he is opening 200 packs for free until he pulls his first evolution SIR. And then he bounces back like he's on crack. Gambler's high. Then he gets immediately back to griping, sullen-faced. Then he pulls a gold SIR. You can tell he realizes that his griping is actually BS because he's already pulled a bunch of SIRs, just not the ones he wants. I don't get the point he's making. The pull rates are bad, but good God, I can't imagine existing like this, dude. The level of move damage he takes when he's not able to just pay thousands of dollars of his viewers' money to get a full set of whatever SIR. The latest video should serve as a cautionary tale to everyone, not just because of the pull rates on Prismatic Evolution, but because you could end up like this dude, which he is talking about Pokemon. Now, I read this, I skimmed it earlier, and I just thought this was really funny. Not necessarily because Rev does have really horrible luck when it comes to him opening things live, but also because of like this part right here where he's just straight up saying Rev is a crackhead. It's absolutely hilarious to me. Poor guy will earn 20K ad revenue on that YouTube video for the $3,000 spent on cards. A little reverse retail therapy by selling his unwanted product is I don't know if okay, listen. I don't know if putting the packs that he could just sell regardless, I don't know if that's considered unwanted product, I think really any product is wanted product. Barring, full decks and stuff like that you can buy at Walmart. I don't know how anybody can stand or watch PokeRev. Dude is the Pokemon king of snake oil salesmen. Is there an example of a good Pokemon TCG YouTuber genuinely interested? Deep Pocket Monster. Well, that's for a different day. I mean, How are you going to make fun of PokeRev for doing what he's doing and then call out somebody who literally uses AI to generate all of his content in Adobe scripts? That's a little, I don't know. You got to do your research before you're just calling people good, guys, you know? All the mystery packs they do are dog shit, overpriced. Only good one is Crane. At least it matches what you pay. I agree, Trap. I don't think anybody should be opening or getting mystery packs unless you genuinely love the chase of trying to get something that there's hard odds to get, you know? It's gambling. And just like anything else, you know, if you want to pay that price for it, good on you. That's on you. I'm the best PokeTuber. Ash, you're gonna get chat going because you know they want you to start a channel. What's going on, Breck? How we doing? I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, so I thought that was really funny. Notice it's always the same people they talk about too. Max Mofo, Real Breaking Nate. You know, they staple non-drama channels essentially. And then this guy mentions one of my favorites, Neon Cactus. Did someone say gambling? We're rating Ash after this? Actually, yeah. Believe it or not, we rented out a 3-bedroom apartment and we have employees here. So after this stream, Ash will be live on Whatnot, ripping early Prismatic Evolution. She'll be live for about 18 hours. She is getting paid. Even though it's like $8 an hour, you know, she has the chance to earn commission. All right. So, IRL Ash raid. I just cut the camera and it's me just like halfway already driving. This is all pre-recorded. Sabrina is my assistant. Easy peasy. Yeah. So that's the Reddit drama I want to talk about. I thought it was funny. Just be careful out there buying product. I've seen a lot of different prices for a lot of different things. I've seen absolute shambles of people just paying like $140 for 3 to 4 packs of Prismatic on Whatnot. You know, just be very careful. Alrighty, let's see. We're done with that. Alright. Now let's do the tier list I wanted to do. Because it's kind of cool. If you play Pokemon Pocket, you'll know these cards. This is a Pokemon Pocket EX tier list. I wanted to do this because I've been playing a lot of Pocket recently. A ton. And I do have my opinions on certain cards. Space just tears down the green screen and kicks a door in. Over the summer, I had this idea, right? Where I would have the background that I have, or I'd have like the display background that you see right now. And I was going to stream and do it like a normal stream. And then I was going to tear down the green screen. It was just going to be me and my lawn, just like outside streaming. I thought that would have been the funniest shit, but I just never did it. I'm just sitting here where I could meet you at Del Lago and we could gamble IRL. Don't say that to me, Ash, because I'll take out $500 right now. And it'll be bad. It'll be bad for both of us and business. Alright, guys. Let's do this EX tier list because I do have thoughts and opinions. Again, if you play Pocket, you might disagree with me. But this is based on me playing and the decks that I have played and played against. So, starting off with Venusaur EX, it's a good card. I'm putting it in C tier, though, because it's not great compared to things like Celebi. which Celebi right now is an A tier to me. Is this where I apply for Applebee's? Yes, Mama. Also, welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. I know you have to deal with your autistic son, okay? And for that, I am sorry. But it takes a strong, brave, and courageous woman to deal with that on a daily basis. And for that, we thank you. So. Executor. Disgusting card. A tier. Easy swing damage. Gets the job done. Charizard. Charizard will always be disgusting in this game. It does 200 damage. Kills literally anything. Thank you. You are welcome. Arcanine EX. Infernal Crush is disgusting. 120 damage. You deal 20 damage to yourself. 3 energy. Gets A tier. Moltres. Moltres is B tier. The only reason Moltres is good is Inferno Dance, which you put 1 energy on, you flip 3 coins, and they go on your bench if they're heads. So it's good. The card is easy to kill because it costs 3 energy to actually do anything and to retreat, and you get 2 prizes for it. So it's good for like the first couple turns of the game. Horrible other than that. I have laces. Listen, all right? Listen. That's Charizard. Oh, my fault, Chief. Blastoise. I put Blastoise down here. I know a lot of people like it, but for 5 energies, you deal 160 damage. You kill mostly anything in the game. But unless you properly Misty Flip, Blastoise is hard to get online now. So, not that great. Too Misty dependent, exactly. Starmie EX is an S tier card. It is disgusting. Starmie EX is good because if you have Staryu and you go first, you can technically put Starmie online on turn 2 or on turn 3. Also, if you have Misty and Staryu and you gain a Starmie, you can win the game by turn 2. It's absolutely good. Way too strong. Articuno EX gets high A tier for me. The only reason it's not S tier is because lightning energy absolutely destroys this. If you have a lightning based Pokemon, it's ass. But Articuno is a staple in a lot of decks because not only is it 2 energy to deal 40 damage, but Blizzard deals 10 to the bench, which with Greninja is crazy good. If you play a deck with like an Articuno EX and you have Greninja lines and Finian, you're almost guaranteed to win. Most games. It's disgusting. Pikachu, S tier. If you know, you know. 2 energy. If you have 3 lightning Pokemon on your bench, you're dealing 90 damage directly to something. It's 1 retreat, so it's very easy to play with X speed and, you know, throw a Mew maybe in your deck. It's very good. Very good. Zapdos. Zapdos gets a B tier for me. Yeah, I'll put it in B tier. Zapdos is good. Thundering Hurricane is great because if you just build this on the bench while you're dealing damage to Pikachu EX, you can deal 200 damage potentially, which will kill Charizard. So it's great. Gengar is a sleeper card. Gengar is very good. It takes a lot to get him online, but Gengar can destroy, if you get it early, Blaine decks immediately. If they don't get their Misties and Water decks, it's very easy to destroy them. But again, it's a 3-stage evolution, so it takes a little while to get it online. That's the biggest difference between it, because if you don't have your Gardevoir lineup, Gengar's a little hard to throw the energies on. Whereas with Moltres and Charizard, you already put 1 energy on Moltres, you can just start throwing energies on Charizard for free. So he's good once set up, but yeah, exactly. If you're playing Gengar, you really truly need to play Hypno, because putting people to sleep gives you the advantage to have more energies. It might spare you an energy or two. U2EX, always good. Really good card. Side Drive is just disgusting with Gardevoir online. The deck I've been playing recently is 2 Mewtwo EX, 2 Gardevoir lines, 2 Hypno lines, and then a bunch of trainers and items. The other one I play is 2 Mewtwo EX, 2 Gardevoir lines, and a Porygon, and I play Mystic Slabs. And I constantly look at the top card of my deck, and I'm able to like swap out and switch, and it's really fun. Machamp is good. I would put him in the same as Venusaur and Blastoise. Marowak EX. Flip 2 coins. It does 80 damage for each heads. That's 160. This card is great. 2 energies for the potential to deal. I'm going to put it here. Because it's good, but it's not Celebi good. Wigglytuff. The Wigglytuff is a B tier. I'm gonna put it in B tier because it's a good card. It's hard to execute properly, but it does put things to sleep automatically. So Lapras EX will be probably our only D tier card. This card is no longer really playable at all. It's 3 energy, 3 retreat, and can be killed immediately by a lot of different cards. So it's mid. Gyarados, again, same thing with Misty Flips. It's disgusting if you can get it off. Mew is S tier, and the reason Mew is S tier is because we have Budding now, which takes Mew out automatically. So if he's low health, you can get him back for free. He has Genome Hacking, so he kills Mewtwo EX automatically. He can kill Charizard automatically if you do it correctly. He can kill Celebi. If you throw a bunch of energies on Mew with Gardevoir, kill Celebi immediately. So pretty easy. Aerodactyl, I'm not a fan of. I would put Aerodactyl here. I know he's good, but anytime I come across Aerodactyl, I beat it immediately. So, and then Pidgeot EX is S tier to me. I've been messing around with Pidgeot EX here and there, and it's just so good. It's crazy good. I have this deck I'm working on. Zapdos EX is the only S tier. That's wild to say. I've been working on a deck with Pikachus and a Pidgeot and 1 Pidgeot line, where you kind of just like deal a lot of damage with Pikachu. They try to spread on their bench so they have cards to move around, and then you just come in with Pidgeot EX and finish them. I've never used Aerodactyl. It's fun. The reason Aerodactyl is fun is because it kind of makes it so you're anchored. You can't do too much. So your opponent is kind of like stuck in a position where you can set up. Whether you're playing like Mankeys or you're playing Aerodactyl with Marshadows and Chat Tots or something. But I've beaten it like every time. So it's not that great to me. Except when you get 8 tails in a row happened to me earlier today. Oh my god. I'd be miserable. That's wild. 8 tails in a row, huh? Hell no. That's wild. So yeah, I saw this list. I was like, this will be fun to play. Or do. So this is my EX tier list. I'm pretty confident with the picks on here. If I had to switch it around a bit to like how I think it is, I would probably put it like this. for S tier. Not too far away from my list, to be honest, for once. I mean, there's meta decks, right? So there's like very clear meta decks, and that's why a lot of these are at the top. But there's also decks that you can just beat people's ass with. I never thought I'd use Porygon in a Mewtwo deck, but here I am on like a 16 win streak with it. Is there one for art rares, but like just for how the art looks? Ooh, I can look rec. I can take a little look-see. Let me go here real quick. That's actually a good question. That'd be fun. You know, I still haven't gotten the Lapras art rare in Pokemon Pocket. I love that card. The art is beautiful. Let's see here. I don't think this includes Mythical Island. Let me check. This doesn't include Mythical Island, but that's okay. Mythical Island's mid anyways, you know. I've yet to get a gold card. Me too, Ash. I've yet to get one. It's crazy. Man of Integrity, can I just say real quick? Man of Integrity bought $40 worth of gold in game the other day, and he pulled a God Pack for starters, which had 3 full art trainers and 2 something else I can't remember, but it was crazy. And then he opened 2 other packs, and he got another full art Koga, and he got a full art Blaine. Absolutely insane. Blew my mind. I was like, that's cool. But all I can get is immersive Pikachus all the time. I don't want any more immersive Pikachus. I had my first God Pack the other day. Only 1 of the cards I didn't already have. I think they do that with God Packs too. You're guaranteed to get at least 2 cards you don't have in them, which is kind of cool. Alrighty, here is our tier list of all the art rares, full arts, and immersive cards, and gold. So let's take a little look-see. You only got 1? Then maybe it is your guarantee just 1. Because I know you're guaranteed to get something you don't have in them. For sure. I thought it was 2. It might be 1 though. Alakazam. I'll send the screenshot. Yeah, please do. Alakazam. We're just doing art, right? We're just doing art, not moves or anything. I would put the Alakazam art in S tier. I love it. Arcanine, I'm going to put in B. I like the red, the orange. This Articuno gets S tier. I think a lot of the rainbow ones are going to get S tier, because they look so good. This Articuno's A tier for me. Posted? Let me see. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I love that Gyarados, Breck. That Gyarados is so clean. That Machamp art rare is dope. The full art one or this one? because this one gets an S tier from me for sure. Blaine, I'm gonna put in C tier. I don't like this card too much. It's okay. Not the full art. Yeah, this one. C tier for Blastoise. C tier for Brock. Bulbasaur, I'm going to put in B for Bulbasaur. The Charizard, I'm going to put in B. I'm not a fan of the art too much on it. It's kind of weird. I prefer the full arts, to be honest. Like, I think this Charizard gets an A tier here. The purple and the reds and the pinks looks really good. B tier. Cubone. This Cubone gets an S tier for me. I love this card. I loved it since they showed it before Pocket was even available. It's adorable. Full arts are well done. Yeah. They really are. This Diglett gets a B tier for me. It's cool. It's got a lot going on. This Ditto, believe it or not, D tier, because I have 14 of these. So that's fun. Dragonite. Pig sticker, what's going on? Definitely A. We got 2 in A's so far. Dragonite gets an S tier. Beautiful card. This Eevee gets an A tier for me. It's adorable. Electrode, even though this is probably one of my top 3 favorite cards in the game, I'm going to have to put Electrode in B tier. I love So-So. Who is So-So? Erica gets A tier for me. This Executor gets C tier. It's okay. Oh, she did the Eevee art. Gotcha. The elusive Gengar EX art. This one right here gets an S tier. It's awesome. This card I heard is very hard to pull. I was lucky enough to pull it, but apparently it's like actually really hard to pull. I had to buy the Gengar with pack points. Yeah, it's not easy. Gengar EX. This one gets a B tier for me. Giovanni is an S tier full art. This card, the look of it, when you hold it on the screen and you it's so cool looking. Gloom's a D tier for me. Golbat is a tier. The art's goofy, but I love the design of it. Gyarados, S tier. Now I cannot pull the Mew from Mythical Island. I pulled every art rare 1,000 times. Frustrating. That seems to be the case with it. It seems like when you pull a certain amount, they just don't give you like the cards you're actually looking for. This Koga gets an A tier. I love the color in it. This Lapras that I'm probably gonna buy with pack points tonight gets an S tier. Lieutenant Surge gets a B tier for me. This Machamp, I'm going to put in B tier as well. The Marowak, C tier. I'm not a big fan of the way they did like the green, blue, yellow on them. Seems like immersive cards are easier to get than rainbows. I 100% agree. I thought immersive cards were going to be a lot harder to get. And yet, I think I have two of every one of them. And the Mewtwo, I think I have 4 of. So it's like, They're definitely easier. This Meowth gets an A tier. It's a beautiful card. The Mew, I'm not gonna lie, is just okay to me. I love the whole like Yoshi's Woolly World type of like art that they implemented into it, but as a standalone card without the animation, it's just all right. You have 4 Lapras, must be nice. Mewtwo Gold gets a B tier for me. This Mewtwo gets an A tier. This one gets an S tier for me. This Mewtwo full art, the color on it is disgusting looking. It's so good. Misty gets an A tier for me. Moltres gets an S. This Moltres gets an A. This Moltres, the rainbow rare one, is disgustingly good looking. Nidoqueen, adorable card. That gets an A. Actually, you know what? There we go. That's fair. Lieutenant Surge's face scares me. Why is that, Ash? Pidgeot gets a S tier. I love the art on that one. Pikachu EX. Right here with the rest of the gold. Because I think the full art deserves an A. I think the immersive deserves an S. I love the immersive one. He's just standing on a log. This one gets a high A. The pincers get a A tier. Porygon gets a B tier. It's cool. The art on the Porygon's cool, but I'm telling you, if you've ever put this in a deck, it is almost impossible to read the text. It's so goofy. Rapidash S tier. Insanely good art. Imagine if they did a shiny Rapidash. It would be insane. Sabrina S tier. Disgusting looking card. Why is everything on here twice? I just realized that. Slowpoke. We'll put in B tier. Snorlax C tier. It's okay. I do love that this Snorlax art actually goes with a couple of the cards in the game. There's like 3 or 4 cards that make up a whole picture. So that's really cool. I wonder if they will eventually implement shiny mons. I think they will, Breck. So there's a new thing coming out, a new rarity, right? And it's a rainbow symbol in the game. It can mean one of a few things that we're getting. It could mean we're getting terrestrial Pokemon, which I think is a phenomenal idea for Pocket because it actually switches up gameplay a little bit. We're either getting rainbow cards, which I think is the less likely of the 3 I'm about to mention because we already technically have like a rainbow rarity, or we're going to be getting shiny. So I think it's either going to be terrestrial or shiny Pokemon for the next rarity. I also really love the Wiggly cards. They're so cute. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. I drank vodka and just watched Dracula flow for 2 hours. That is a long time to drink vodka. Squirtle. A tier. Cute card. Starmie EX. I'll put this in B. Venusaur gets A tier for me. I think this card is really good looking. Weezing gets a B tier. I'm not too fond of the Weezing art. It's good looking, but it's missing something for me. Wigglytuff gets S tier. It's a beautiful card if you've seen it. This gets A tier. Zapdos gets S tier. And this Zapdos gets A tier. Alright, that's all of them. That's all of them from Genetic Apex. So I think, let me just take a look and make sure that that I got this list. Starmie is underrated in the video games too, the old ones anyways. Yeah, Starmie's just disgusting, especially in this. Especially in Pocket, Starmie is just really, really good. It's crazy. Maybe I would move Golbat down to here. And move this up. Maybe I would move this down too. Yeah, that looks better to me. I'd move this up. I'm moving like Oppenheimer. I don't even know what that means. You're moving like Oppenheimer? That's crazy. Yeah. This looks good to me. I want a physical pocket set. I would love a physical pocket set, but I know they already talked about it. Pokemon Company did, and they said, like, there's no way. So... 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I know they said that they weren't going to do one. I mean, they can't say Pokemon can't say they'll never do a physical pocket set. Only because they did Pokemon Go, right? So it's like they could technically do Pokemon Pocket. Some people on Etsy make pocket cards. I have not seen that, but I'm about to look because that's kind of cool. I wanted to do the Etsy stream so bad this week, but I just could not. So I'm really trying to schedule it for next week. Because I think it would be so fun to do that stream. Let's see. Let me type in Pokemon Pocket. There we go. These nuts. What's go? These. Oh, just nut. Just one nut, not plural. What's going on, Eric? How we doing? Yeah. See, these would be kind of hype to have. These would be kind of cool. I love the little firework hollow they have on that Bulbasaur. I have a custom card myself, not one of these, but still. I definitely... So, I should be able to do it next Thursday. I don't think I have any work to do outside of the home Thursday. But if I can, I want to do the Etsy stream Thursday. I'm going to give Chad $150 and they can buy as many proxy cards as they want, and then we'll get them in the mail and we'll review them. This man said, I bawled so hard they thought I was a nutsack. I don't understand, but that's crazy. That's fucking wild. Those are bars right there. That'll be fun. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool because I know nobody wants to waste their money on proxy cards a lot of the time, right? Because it's like, why would I do that when I can just... Is this a Moo Dang EX? I know a lot of like people don't want to like spend their money on custom cards, so I thought it'd be fun if we like just did it, just so people could like vicariously buy the cards, you know, through me. Wu Dang EX. I've seen it all. That's awesome. This card looks really good. Like the texture that they have on it. Let's see what else we can see. Oh my god. Say less. Did you see there's a new baby hippo in Virginia that is just like Mudang? That is impossible. No, nothing can be like Mudang. That's impossible. It must be AI. Alright, here's what we do, guys. We buy all these proxy pocket cards. We put them in a binder. We send it to Leonhard. Alright? Leonhard makes a video that is Space Daddy sent me a complete set of Pokemon Pocket Genetic Apex. Easy. She is, though. Leonhard's dad wrote a book. What's it on? How to raise a better son. Dear Lord. All right, let's get off this site. I'll send it on Discord. Yes, please do. All right, we're going to do one game of Time Guesser. Like I said, short stream today. Nothing crazy, you know. Nothing wild. I just wanted to give you guys a little update. Elephants see us the way we see dogs. They think we're cute. I mean, I've seen a couple elephants in my day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juan. Where is this the Norwegian flag? This is definitely Norway. Elephants are S tier. I agree. Elephants are balling. This has to be Norway. Without a doubt. I can see water. So it's got to be like maybe here. That's close to water. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I am him. This man's got all. This man is literally a fortune cookie in the chat. Norway. Let's go 2000 and. They're watching soccer. When was Norway in like a soccer championship? Does anybody know? We'll just guess. I have no idea. 2014. I believe you, Ash. Disco says Iceland. Disco. 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 You're supposed to be the smart one in the group. All right. Is that Waldo? It do. It do be. Oh, so close. I never should have doubted Disco. I never should have doubted him. You know, I've always said that the French are smart. Always. I've always said that. From day one. I've said the French are smart and people need to listen to them more. Always said that. Guess I wasn't that distracted. I guess not, Disco. Alright, guys. You know what time it is. It's time to raid. We're gonna go raid Ebony. Ebony is playing Among Us. So go say hi to Ebs. Give her some positive vibes. Say what's good. Say, Space Daddy raid. Say Lauren raid. Say Lauren raid. The Mint Lover, yes. I appreciate you guys. I will be back Tuesday. I promise. Tuesday. Because Tuesday we have some stuff to talk about. We have some games to play. We got some cheeks to clap. Pig Sticker said, "Ring's so heavy I can't answer the phone." That is both a lot and a little. All right, guys. Love you. Take care. And yeah, I'll see you Sunday. Or, if you know, later tonight. So, bye-bye. Bye. See ya.